You've probably seen these AI carousels that have been going extremely viral. Something like this and this. Now, if you want to make these carousels for yourself and schedule them for a month, this is the exact video for you. So let's get started. Now, the first thing you need to do is you need to have ChatGPT. Of course, and I don't think there's anybody in the world who doesn't have that. The first thing you need is a basic idea, right? So if you want to make, let's say, 4 carousels in 5 minutes, we need to divide one idea into 5 parts. Today, let's say, imagine I am like a marketing agency owner and I want to talk about 4 different things. So let's say I am sorry, the prompt goes like this: you are a AI carousel copywriter and designer. So what I want you to do is basically ideate with me on the following, right? Following is, I am a marketing agency owner who helps people with organic content. Now I want to make these 4 following top picks and these 4 following formats. Now this is something you can plug and play. Topics is something you for sure need to give yourself. Let's say one would be personal branding, AI content. Let's say, yeah, so let's give 2 following topics. We can, like, if you want to make for more, you can probably give more. And 4 following formats, right? So I'll also give two, yeah, let's give 4 following formats. If you don't have any idea of formats, format basically means what type of carousels you want. If you don't have any specific idea, you could probably just copy paste mine. After client case study, this is after step by step and mythbuster. Probably these could be great. Yeah, this is good. Before personal branding versus personal branding, I think it's something similar. We could do that. Yeah, we could do that. Before no hook, now with hook. No hook with hook, something like that. How we turned one small carousel. So great for if you want. And now let me explain you this while it generates that. If you want, let's say, more sales, client case study and mythbusters are great for sales. For more engagement, before and after, and mythbuster are the best. All right, now it has generated all the things that we needed. So let's look at that. All right, let's go one by one. I'll probably make 2 carousels for you to give you guys an idea. So let's take the first one. That is, so at this point, you've already understood how to generate ideas. If you want more ideas, you can just ask it to give more. So I'll put this here. Now make me the copy. So this is the next prompt of this AI carousel topic. Now here's the important part, and make sure each slide has less words and more design, and make it in the viral AI carousel format with this, and make sure the point is conveyed, right? You could probably just copy paste this. So this is the topic and content from the expert on the topic. Here what you could do, you can just turn on this dictate feature and just talk about that topic. So before personal branding, usually this is what people face. They face low authority, a lot of time spent on sales calls, a lot of ad spend but no result. People still asking for more testimonials. People still wanted to think about it. And once they, and the after effect is just opposite of that. So I'll ask it to do that. Okay. Now here it has given one style where the befores are all like together. I'll probably ask it to do it in that style where the half part is before, half part is after. What I want you to do is make make it in 4 slides, not more than 4 to 5 slides, and make it in a way there before is let's say at the top, after is let's say at the bottom, and it's conveyed using the image. And with AI carousels, one thing I've noticed, don't make it too long because people don't want to scroll through that a lot. And now what I will do is I'll probably open another new chat, and I'll put in this. I want you to make the file AI slide using this information. Make it in comic com, comic style, and the person inside the carousel should look like this. Now I can probably grab one of your images, so let me just grab one. Let's just upload. I've just grabbed a screenshot of my own. Let's hope. And there is almost like a 50% chance it'll mess it up. So yeah. The only thing that takes time in this thing is ChatGPT is messing shit up. I'll also show you a trick to make it a bit more easier. Right after it generates this. Okay, it didn't do it bad. It is very good. Issue with this, it's in not in carousel format. Right, so I'll just ask it carousel slide in 3:4 ratio. Make sure you mention these stuff. Don't make the mistake I'm making. I'm also learning every day. Now, the hack is right. All right. I think it messed it up again. Or I think no, it didn't. Okay, so this is perfect. See, this is crazy. It is crazy. Now the thing is, this is tech still not in the exact format we wanted, right? Now, a very cool way to ask it to make it in the exact same format we wanted is go into this part, and what you can do is you can give it an inspiration. Right? If you have an inspiration, this will be 100 times more easier. Right? So I'll just put it here. I'll put the screenshot in the here, and I'll ask it generate me a prompt I can send to ChatGPT that makes my carousel look like this for and generates the info in slide 1. So what it will do is it will understand everything and it will make the prompt. And let's just say ChatGPT is way better at prompting than we ever will be. Right, so here you go. See, would you ever think of writing this shit? At least I won't. Right. So let me just grab that. I think with the time that we have now, and if I'm giving you this trick takes a bit more time. So I'll do it with this trick. So I think it started doing something else. Yeah, create image. Just turn on create image feature. Anyway, so I will not spend a lot of time trying to convince this and trying to make more of this. Because if I try to show all the tricks and tricks, it will take a lot of time. So another the next step of this is opening Canva and just carousel and putting everything together. Right. So I'll put the carousel thing here. So oh, I forgot to add my own image. Oh, that's bad. Oh fuck. So see, like you keep on messing small things up, which delays the whole process. But this time it made it better. So let's say I don't like just remember to add your own image. Hopefully you don't forget that. But yeah, I add it in this way. It still messed up the thing, but it's not that bad. Right. Next, let's say I ask it to generate the next thing. Yeah. And I'll probably do the same for now. Make it for slide 2. And don't ask it to add text. Now here's another trick. You see that it's messing up the text thing. I didn't give it ask it to give it text like this. So what I could do there is I would add the text using Canva. So just take this. Probably not open a new chat this time. I just mess up so many chats. Ask it to generate another image. Hopefully it doesn't add the text again. Did it just generate the same image? It generated the same. Okay, no, it didn't generate the same image. It's very similar, right? So if it's very similar, right, what I'll ask it to do is change the dress and background for both these. Keep everything same. So I can ask it to make some improvements. Hopefully it does, because usually when you ask ChatGPT to make improvements, it messes everything up. Usually. It did mess up. It did not. Okay, it did change the dress of the person above. So yeah, the point being, if it is messing up, just change to a new chat and get it done. For the sake of keeping this video short, I'll cut it short. Probably not spend a lot of time arguing with this guy. And what you can do is you can just click on text here, add a subheading, and just put it before personal branding. And one thing with it, if you want to put the background, go into effect. I personally like left a lot, so it separates everything. If you don't like left, just put a background and it'll be all right. It's before and make this after. So here's one more, and let's make slide 3. Now get for slide 3. Why do I feel it has given the same exact, like something very similar to this? But right now at this point, I don't have the time to check it. But usually what you can do, right? If it looks very similar, you can just go back to that chat where you ideated all of that and just ask it to make it look different, and then it'll make sure it looks different. Because while generating images in the same chat is a problem, but because you have kept the chat for the prompt and ideas separate, you can do however much editing you want there, right? I'm already down with this monster, man. Yeah, it's the same exact thing, bro. What the hell? Are you sure about that? It looks like the same exact thing. Let's see. Okay, it's a bit different. So it is doing its job. Change their setting style for both individual. Yeah, I think it is just changing the background and nothing else. So it's a fundamental problem in the first prompt, which you can just fix by going and asking it. Yeah, I'll show you at the end how you can fix that after this part. And what you need to do, let it generate that, is basically keep on putting them together, all the images, and at that click and download it, and you got yourself carousels. Now once you have, let's say, mastered and like your style, because I'm not doing it with my face, if I did it with mine it would be easier. Once your chat gpt is trained on it, you can keep on doing more of that. Yeah, I think it did it. I think so, I hope so. Let's see. Yes, so it changed this one's sitting position, but it's better. It's not very different. Now let's say you want to solve that problem. Go back to that chat. All the images look very similar. Give good like make some differences in the visuals. Make sure none of them have texts, and give me all the prompts for all of them. Now what it'll do, it'll give you all the prompts to you directly while making sure all of them have separate changes. So let's generate all the prompts. What I will do is I'll add, I think I'll also generate the final one. Because I think we are done with, like, yeah, we are done with, like, we are almost done. So yeah, let's just finish it. Let's make a new chat and put this here and create an image. Yep, so much more better, so much more difference. See, so basically, it's you have insane amount of creative freedom in this. Whatever you want to do, I think it more depends on how much time you want to spend on this. If you don't want to spend a lot of time, just directly optimize the chat, the previous chat where you and ask for all the prompts together, and there then do it. If you want to see, test it out, do it the way I showed you, which took almost, I think, 20-ish minutes. But yeah, once you master this part, you can easily make like 10 20 carousels in like 10-20 minutes. Simple as it is. All right, cool. Hope that helps. You probably should also watch this video if you are serious about growing your Instagram personal brand. And I'll catch you in the next one.